It is Sunday and we are starting a new training block. We are doing grow your glutes and we are starting with pyramid reps. So hip thrust, we start with 20, then we go to 12, 5, and then finish with 20. And so this training block is going to be focusing on glutes. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we started with compound movements and then we moved on to our accessory work and then we're done. Okay, so I asked for groceries again this weekend, but not as many as I would, just because yesterday we had a cookout and so we grilled a lot of protein and there was a lot left. So I'm going to try to show you throughout the week what I do with the food that we had for cookout and how I include it in my meals for this coming week. Good morning. It is Tuesday and it is check-in day.
Miss Viviana, well, I'm happy to see that the scale came back down. I would get off the stairs. I think, doing a lot of stairs definitely can be problematic. I love that you're back on the treadmill. I love that the scale's back down. I don't actually want to change the plan. Well, your average weight is down. Your weight today was down. Let's just bump your carbohydrates up.
It is, I forgot what day it is, but it is leg day or lower body day, glutes. So we are having 3 lower body days. Day 1, lower body, upper body. Day 2, day 3, lower body, upper body. Day 4, and day 5, lower body. starts later in the morning, so I'm going to try to train before I do my work training. So see if I have enough time or if I have to come back. But I'm going to try to work out this morning instead of the evening. Okay, so I shared with you my updates for this week. As you all know, I shared with you that I got a job promotion, and so I have been training for that new job position with the same company. But I am doing a lot of Zoom calls and trainings. And then on Thursdays and Fridays, I go to a facility to shadow a nurse that is doing the job that I'm going to be doing. And then the next few weeks, I am going to be at a facility every day. So I need to make sure that I plan for that as well, because obviously I probably won't be able to eat at the time that I'm used to and those kinds of things, the training and everything. So my schedule might change, so we're gonna see what happens. Then I also shared with you that we also had a family cookout, and so I wanted to share with you how I used that for my meal prep for this week. And so all of the protein that was left is what I used throughout the week, which was the chicken breast that we grilled and the fajitas, the beef. And then for the usual grocery delivery that I do, I didn't order as much groceries because I only needed sides, right? Like the pitas, the lettuce, like the vegetables and things like that. And I shared with you how I used it throughout the week for my lunch, right? So I ate tacos, tostadas, nachos, that kind of thing that I could use. Obviously, a salad, you can use it however you want, but that's how I used it. And so I've shared on previous videos the way I substitute the tortillas is with the Joseph pitas, which have some protein. They're lower in carbs, the calories are lower. And so what I do is just cut them in half, put them in the air fryer for 2 minutes, and so that they can get crispy. And that's the ones that I've been using to substitute tortillas, and they've been great for me throughout my whole prep, throughout regular dieting. They have been great. I love them and I use them every day. So I thought I'd share that with you so that, you know, if you're looking into something that's low in calories, pitas can be your substitute. Joseph pitas can be the substitute for your sandwiches, for your tacos, tostadas, flautas, and that kind of stuff, if you eat any of that or if you want to try it. And then I did check in on Tuesday. That's my check-in days. And what had happened is that I had shared with my coach that my knees did sound like Rice Krispies when I was going on the Stairmaster. And then I had a little issue with my vein. And so my weight went up. I was not on my cycle. And so we were kind of like, well, what's going on? So we kept everything the same last week. And I knew that it was something, I was, retaining fluid and probably the inflammation. So then I switched the 30 minutes that I was doing from the Stairmaster to the treadmill. And I've only been walking. And so that's what I do. And my weight came back down. Inflammation came down. Obviously, I followed up with my doctor. And so following my doctor's orders as well. But everything is fine. And now my weight came down, and then checked in on Tuesday and my carbohydrates went up. So we'll see this week how it goes with the changes, with the carbs going up and the cardio being, steady state, 30 minutes on the treadmill, which is what I'm doing. And then I also shared with you what was going on throughout the week. So most of you, a lot of you have Christmas parties, company gathering, things like those. And we hosted my husband's, group here at home as well. And so we just I just want to share, exactly what happens in my life. I'm a grandma. I get, my granddaughter to be here with me, take her out on walks, those kinds of things, family time. And I still am able to do my training, follow my nutrition, and kind of do what I have to do. But I know that it is difficult sometimes to follow through, but I've always said from the very beginning, it is about planning. If you set yourself just one day out of the week to plan for your week, obviously it's not always going to be perfect, and there might be some changes going on that you have no control over. But most of the time, if you plan ahead and you make sure that you set to a schedule, you probably will be very successful in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. So same thing for me. I'm always, trying to make sure that I meal prep, trying to make sure that I plan my training, my meals, my check-ins, everything, so that, I can be successful with that week that I'm planning on doing. But this week is Christmas, so I plan on having Christmas with my children, God willing. And so next week, I'll share with you how I do with my eating, which a lot of you, are interested always with the holidays and how do you eat and, these things that you do. And then of course, some of you commented on my previous videos to share with you like my training. So right now my training I shared this week, I'm doing 5-day split. So that means one day is lower body, next day upper, lower, upper, and then lower body. So my week starts on Sundays, so lower body on Sundays, and so on. And I rest for 2 days. And I'm doing cardio 5 times out of the week for 30 minutes, and it's just walking. I also share with you, I like to walk every day. We do live right on Rainey Street, downtown Austin. So there's the trail, there's lots of places to walk, so we just go out for walks, and I love it. And so that's kind of like we have our daily walk. But I hope that I continue to share. I will let you know how my check-in goes next time. Right now, this is 2 weeks post-show, and I am only, 22, maybe 2 or 3 pounds, 2 pounds from stage weight. So that's good. And then we'll see how it goes this coming week, and then I will share with you what comes up. But I appreciate you watching today's video and following my videos and my journey as I continue to train and hopefully compete again, for the wellness category. Thank you all so much for watching. Merry Christmas to everybody.